Hi, have you heard about the Touhou project? Cause I heard from all these memes, people discussions, fan arts, Fumo of course, and even Senior Pello made a video about it. But when I want to get into the Touhou games, like real games, and see this, I don't even know what platform they was made for. They seems like the games that was made in the time when there was different marks of computer with different software. And when I googled about these games, I happened to be right. First 5 of them was created for NEC PC 98. Do you even know what the hell it is? Because of that all, I had the feeling that in order to find how to play this game, I need to wake up at 3 am, spin around twice, then jump 5 times, repeating Touhou, put $5 under the pillow, and when I wake up, I found USB with the games. And there still will be viruses. But fear not, I found one pretty cool Touhou game that you could play and have fun with right now. And it's called I Am Sakuya. Like, not I Am Sakuya, it's game name. But don't worry, probably half of the popularity this series got from the fan-made content. Especially with such a good one. Yeah, a bit of the spoiler about my review of this game. First of all, I want to start from the most interesting things for me here. The fact that they didn't just make some Doom copy in Touhou style, but transferred beat-em up gameplay of original Touhou games into FPS. Which for me shows that devs really put at least some efforts into their creation. But does this bullet hell works well? More or less. Game not that big in all senses. It has maybe 6 enemies that you will encounter on levels and 5 weapons. Bullet hell here is made by 3 enemies. Blue girl that flies to you and shoots blue orbs, red girl that shoots lots of red orbs at you, and green one that stays in one place and just shoots green orbs in all directions. All true, they all have one the sprite of blue girl. So, as you understand, a large amount of such enemies in one place easily make some bullet hell. But I still think that they didn't use this idea to the maximum. The one idea of putting a lot of enemies at one location is already quite cheap, but they still didn't really use even that. Most of battles, especially in the second half, mostly at the small rooms. And yeah, 2 green girls can be troublesome in small room. Damn, it sounds weird. But nothing more. And this game sometimes gives real bullet hell as I described it. And those parts are really cool. But feels more like teasing for like, did you like this part? Cool. There will be no more. In fact, maybe this is just me who won't solve this. Other 3 enemies are this flying vampire, whose whole purpose is just to charge it to you, and for some reason I always imagine it as Nico arc. Green-haired vampire that summons some spirit, or I don't know, who's also flying at you. And some redhead, half dragon maybe, that, guess what, running at you and shoots fireball sometimes. I'm sure they all have names, but I don't know them, we're just gonna call them by color. About what you can do to them, you have as a weapon revolver, shotgun, knives, Fumo and time stop. But there is one problem. Bullet hell girls have probably 1 HP, so dying from 1 shot from any weapon. But greenhead and redhead? Oh, the only reliable way to fastly kill them is to use a shotgun. Revolver can kill, but will take time. Knives deal so little that you just wouldn't want to use them, except in small rooms because they bounce from walls. And whole capacity of Fumo, which is 50 bullets, or what Fumo used to shoot, is not enough to kill even one of them. So they started to annoy me pretty soon, and forced me to use shotgun much more than I would like. But if to forget about those two, Arsenal is quite good at this game, having every weapon for some purpose. Revolver on the far distance, or when large numbers of enemy are not grouped together. Shotgun when they are grouped. Nice when they are in a small room, or if you want to kill them without even entering there. And Fumo, who have small capacity but drops everywhere and have instant and piercing shots that can be used good with time stop, or again, against a group of enemies. And about capacities in other weapons, well, revolver shares 2000 ammo with a shotgun, and you have 400 knives. So the only things that you can objectively use at full are time stop, that you have maximum 1, and Fumo. But where to find ammo? Well, this game is built on some old or relatively old Doom engine and shares some gameplay mechanics with it. So we can only find items that were already left by dev in specific place. Except as I noticed, only Fumo can sometimes be dropped from the enemies. That is not a problem for weapons, as I already said, you just have too much ammo to even run low, at least if you shoot at target. But another talk about your health. The only place with HP that you can guaranteed find are at the start of the level, also sometimes in the secret rooms and somewhere on the level, with a strange system where every other hit seems to deal a different amount of damage. You always can take 4 hits. Also an essential part of this game, probably bosses. You encounter them once every few levels. Bosses usually have from 3 to 5 moves, a bunch of HP, and that's kinda all. Their moves are hard enough to make things interesting and compelling to learn them, but not too much to make it feels bad. So bosses are fine. Except this bitch. She has only 2 moves and boss sucks. One is firing fireballs in 4 direction, but not in your exactly direction. And second, demonic fireballs that flying at you and you can destroy them by shooting. And you can just stand at one place shooting from the revolver on auto click, because this gun has no attack delay by the way, and you will kill her eventually. Which is not exactly bad for me, I hate her, but bad game design. So it's only this boss like that. And if I already started about bad and annoying things, I'm gonna remember one level. Have no idea how it's named, but here you need to go up on this platform, while, of course, spawning enemies try to kill you. What is irritating for me here is first, enemies have like 4 patterns spawning that repeats over and over again, where they spawn from 3 directions, and in battle most of the time you're gonna watch only 2 of them. Second, all bullets are projectiles, and because of the engine of this game, most of the bullets are gonna go down. Your projectiles don't count the fact that you are always going up on the platform. And because of that, most of your bullets are gonna go down. Like I just said. Okay, so you need to learn to shoot again. Now the plot. And by all laws of the John Carman, it just exists. Still, half of this game would not be understandable for not a Touhou cultist. For example, the game says that all this happening before some incident. What incident? I don't know, ask Lord Guru. So, in conclusion, this game is good. Of course not a masterpiece, but if you like first-person shooters and want to try something new, and or you specifically want to play something in the Touhou universe, then I can recommend it to you. Game, as I already said, have flaws, but they are not probably deal breakers. Oh, and also there is a DLC with new character, enemies, weapons, maps, and other, but I forgot to buy it at a discount, so I will not review it and stop on the main game. Also I just find out that game have hard mod that you unlock after beating the game once, It changes a bit weapons, like 2 revolvers at once, more capacity at Fumo, maybe something else, I didn't play long. And what is more important for me, it gives me that bullet hell that I wanted. Looking back, maybe I said that all bad things about bullet hell just because it was too easy for me. Well, that's all what I had to say. Hope you like it, and subscribe on my channel if you want to find even more cool games. So, bye!